I will start with the base. For the lower part of the machine, I use an angle iron from an old bed frame. You can see there the rest of the old bed frame. This angle iron is 35 millimeters by 50 by 3 millimeters. But you can use, if you wanted, an 1.5 inches by 2 inches by 1/8. The guys are 60 millimeters from an old copy machine. The blacks for the linear bearing, they're 1.5 inch square aluminum. And these are the roller bearings. For the nut, I use a 1 inch square steel. I was thinking to use it brass, but the brass is very expensive. So for this kind of work, probably will be okay steel. At the end of the leading screws, this one has the leading screws, I put the roller bearings. And some spacers in the handle. And also I use in the frame the feet from the old copy machine, just to make a stability for the frame and for the machine. You can see underneath there how I put all the bolts and screws there to hold all the thing together. All of these, like I say, will be the lower part of the machine or the Y-axis. For the columns, I use it again the angle iron. One left, one right. And I use again the 16 millimeter rods and the screw. Again, there's the blacks for the bearing. All these attached to 1/4 by 5 inches steel plate. Again, the spacer and the handle. And I also use roller bearings at the end of the thread rod. All this attached to aluminum plate. And you can see in here part of that will be the Z-axis, or the one the part that will go up and down. And you will see after when everything is put together. All of this will be the X-axis. The third part of the machine is the Z-axis. Again, the guides and the screws, spacer, and the handle in here. All this attached to an iron angle right here. Also, I have machined the clamps for the router. Then I have a space in here to put what will be the follower with the stylus. And the stylus is retractable. And all this going to be in here. This is the table. It is made from an old writing board from an old desk. It's kind of thick. It's about 1 inch, but it need to be thick that way it not be distorted. I put a sheet of aluminum plate, aluminum sheeting. That way, you know, the board, it won't be damaged. So you can put your artwork in here, you know. That will be the follow will be used for with the follower to machine your project board. It's attached to a machine with 4 bolts. Also, I did in the table a couple of holes that will be to secure your project board on the table. That table has also some holes in here. I put metal plugs